Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Inside Movies Galore. I am your host, David Streggy, and here I have another review for you from Fuller and Green Productions, which is directed by Chad Fuller and Matt Green, who have gotten together for several productions before. When At one point in time, Chad had actually had a production company with his dad, and it was called Chad and Dad and Chad Productions. But it is now the cooperation team of Fuller and Green put together. And from an idea that passed through Matt Green's mind is what happens to us in the moments right before we pass away. Uh, like, say you are in a hospital and you're dying of uh, some accident. Uh, some people say that you see flashes of your lifespan in the blink of an eye, and here we have a man that is lying in a hospital bed, and it brings you to where he is laying, and then it goes deep into his eye and into his mind. And I liked how that, a very beginning Fantastic Voyage like experience kind of brought us into his memories. And you see memories of evidently maybe the man as a young child playing with a dog, and then later after that you see, you know, a graduation. Well, what looks like it could have been a graduation because hats are thrown up. You see a possible uh, woman that he had first met, and and then I believe that the woman that plays the woman is the same young lady who played in Hell's Half Acre as uh, as Charlotte, the woman who was with the man named Zeke, who ultimately killed the main man behind the monster in Hell's Half Acre, and that would be Cindy Maples. Now she has actually played a character on an anthology that was put forth by Nathan Miller or and PJ Starks. So and she goes by the name of Cindy Maples, and she plays the bride in here. Now, ultimately, you see that this man goes through a war, sees that is under fire, and sees his commanding officer fall in his arms, I think. And then we see this man, the same man who I believe is played by Chad Fuller, visit a cemetery, and we are led to assume that um, this grave is either the grave of his wife or the grave of his commanding officer. I'm not exactly sure which, but yeah, you see this man's lifespan go in front of his eyes, and it's very, very real. And I like that it was real. I mean, you felt like you were actually there in the time when his commanding officer, or at least his fellow in arms army man, fell into his arms. You know, I mean, you saw the man put a ring on this his young lady's finger. You know, you saw the reality of each of the images, and that's the thing. Now, it didn't have any words, but it didn't really need any words. So uh, um, this doesn't have to be everyone's lifespan that the man had gone through, but I know that one would say that this man led a wonderful life, you know, and sometimes life is a beautiful thing that we always take for granted, and I think that um, that's what Chad and Mr. Green wanted to portray here. That you know, before you die, you want to be able to do what you did not do to accomplish, you know, the impossible. And I think to have a happy life, to enjoy your life, uh, you know, while you still have it. So, in any case, I thought not really sure what I can say about the acting. All I can say is that how they were portrayed, the actors and the actresses, I thought the young woman, Cindy Maples, she looked beautiful in the outfit that she wore when she was by that classic car. I thought that she looked beautiful um, in the wedding dress that she was portrayed in, and I think that the area location of the cemetery was actually quite beautiful. So it was cinematically pretty. In any case, hopefully you've enjoyed my review. I thought the film was beautiful. It was also entertaining, but it was beautiful. So it brought a small tear to my eye, and I thank you for that because if anything, if you can bring a film to to the attention of others, and you can let them bring an emotion to them, that's what you want. And you did it for me, guys. So I enjoyed it. Hopefully, if you enjoy my review, like and subscribe. And I will definitely have more films to review for you. So um, hopefully you enjoyed my take on things. In any case, like and subscribe, and I will definitely have more reviews for you in store.